Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. 2 missions left. We can either go to Tarsonis.
We've received reports of a new Dominion salvage operation on Tarsonis. They're running a large number of supply trains with minimal security. If we intercept the trains and liberate their contents before they can be shipped off-world, we could make a serious profit.
Or we can go to Tirador 8.
Seems your Queen of Blades figured out who's been paying us to snatch up all them artifacts. Mobius's head honcho, Dr. Narud, claims the Zerg are attacking his main research campus on Tirador. He can't evacuate his people until all their artifact research is safe.
We're going to dive into Matt's mission here, the Great Train Robbery. This will give us access to Diamondbacks, which you saw in the last mission. Diamondbacks are very interesting because they can fire and move at the same time, which means they can retreat, but still fire at the enemies in front of them. Or if an enemy is moving, they'll be able to hit it along the way, such as a train, for example. As long as they outrange whatever they're firing at, with some really good micromanagement, just controlling the Diamondback yourself, you can hit the enemy and not be hit back.
Never thought we'd be back to this graveyard again. What have we got, Matt?
The Dominion's restored power to the old rail network. They're using the trains to move salvage to a central processing station. Our informants say the Dominion's found something unusually valuable, and they're transporting it to the processing station today. It's on one of these trains, but unfortunately they're all scan shielded, so we can't tell which one. We'll have to hit as many as we can and hope we get lucky.
Hope we get lucky? That ain't the usual Matt Horner plan.
You got a better one, sir. I'm all ears.
It's all good, Matt. You sold me.
You sold me.
Well, let's go rob ourselves some trains. Old Tychus is gonna love this one.
Old Tychus is gonna love this one. Be like the old days. The Great Train Robbery. Oh, that's not the usual Matt Horner plan. Matt's a strategist, has a plan, but we just have to hit as many as we can and get lucky. That doesn't have a better plan. They're all shielded. No, you sold me. Let's go. Let's get a base up and running.
Big job!
There's Spectre. We will build the tech lab and get that started. Don't miss 3 trains. So we gotta get things going pretty fast. Locate Diamondbacks. There are some Diamondbacks.
Sir, it turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
Diamondbacks? Man, I didn't think they made it past prototyping. Their rail guns will be great for stopping those trains. No pun intended. I'll upload their schematics to our factory network.
There may be other vehicles around that we can commandeer. We should keep our eyes open.
And dude, there are vehicles just lying around that you can get. Diamondbacks are light anti-armor vehicles. They're fast hover tanks that can fire at ground units while moving. Says targets. I know. Sorry. Diamondbacks can be built for the factory. They only hit ground units. But they do so with their Eviscerator railguns. They do 20 damage. 40 versus armor. Also, we need to find these bone samples there. That'll give us research. Now, I know we are done with Zerg research, but each one we pick up is 10,000 more credits. We could always use more credits. I know, I haven't spent too much, because I'm waiting for a few things.
How devious.
First train in about a minute.
My pleasure.
Minute and a half.
I like it.
I also need Shadow Ops. There's a second base up here that we'll be going to.
Excellent. On the move. SCV ready. devious.
Not enough minerals.
That'll give us enough.
You're the boss. At the ready. What's the plan?
Alright, there's a beginning.
Victory is ours.
Good start for us.
Ready. What needs killing?
I think that's one of the Zerg
I like
samples.
it.
We can do that.
What's on your mind? Excellent.
Additional supply depots required.
Working on it.
Of course.
That's 2. Alright, train's coming. It'll show you the route.
Approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
You would be on the upper track. There's also a bottom track here. Fire on the move. Diamondback's unique ability to fire on the move makes it a perfect unit to run down Dominion trains, where other units will have to get in front, sit there and fire, and then run back in front. Diamondback can just move with it and fire. Dominion does have a base over here, so don't get too overzealous unless you have a really big force.
SCV ready.
Diamondbacks are really good.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
This first one's easy. Next train in almost 2 minutes. A little over 2 minutes.
Unleash the hounds.
After this, the Dominion's gonna get wise and start sending escorts with it.
Ready. On the move.
See how it can move and still fire, whereas the Marines just stand still?
My pleasure.
Alright, make sure to grab the spoils.
Be ready.
Did you get some?
Excellent work, sir. We can utilize the train's scrap payload to build more units.
What needs killing? Well, butter.
Butter my biscuit.
Go. I'm waiting. What's on your mind? SCV ready.
Oh, right, we didn't purchase the Hell's Angel contract. Man, yeah, I forgot something.
How devious. What's the plan?
We are going to take this base up
Go
here.
ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yep.
And set up another base. Now, we're going to have to defend these. Including our main base over here.
Big job, huh? What needs killing?
From attacks.
Roger. What's going on? Yo. SCV ready.
Next train in 30 seconds.
Sure thing.
Build an automated factory.
In the rear with the gear. Yeah.
Build a bunker over here.
I'm going.
There and there. Slowly make some marines.
What needs killing?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Check it out, Jimmy. Dominion started sending escorts to protect the trains.
Yeah, they do. Again, they get wise.
This better be good.
And you can see, escort these marines. Nothing we can't handle. Of course, the escort's going to do nothing but get larger and larger. We can block this off.
It's your dime.
Pop this off up here too.
Get me out of here.
Not enough minerals.
Victory is ours. Of course.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you. In the rear with the gear.
Be ready. How devious. Excellent.
There's still one more bone sample, and there's still some diamondbacks just out here
I like
somewhere.
it. SCV ready. Bad news? Yeah, ready. SCV ready.
Build up all of those.
You gonna give me orders?
What's going on? I'm going. Big job,
be able to get through there, but-
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Oh, there's the beginning of that base. Down there.
Commander, I'm picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our base. We better be ready.
SCV ready. SCV ready. I'm waiting.
There's the last one.
Go, go, go!
SCV ready.
Yo, this better be good.
There we go. That's the great thing about mercenaries right there. You just saw it.
It's about to get heavy.
SCV ready.
I call down units when I need them.
A train is exiting the southern tunnel.
Alright, we're already here, so that works out.
On the move.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Roger.
Not enough minerals.
Those building.
Additional supply depots required.
Say the word, baby.
Additional supply depots required.
Time
So him security's in there.
Ah! You scared me. I'm going.
Can also attack from up here.
Additional supply.
Get me out of here.
Bigger units, they threw in some Hellions this time as well. Like I said, the escorts are just going to keep growing.
Add-on complete.
Been waiting on you.
SCV ready. What's the plan?
Grab these.
On the move.
Who wants some?
Alright, checkpoint.
The Dominion are constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks. Be careful.
So now that's a thing that's happening. There will be bunkers along the way. And there was one of them, actually. There's SCV going to make that.
What needs killing? SCV ready. Bad news?
Let's build the Shadow Ops.
Sure. Huh? SCV ready.
And I need you to build supply depots.
Yep.
Armed and ready. Oh yeah.
What's going on? Ready.
SV.
By the numbers, boys.
Big job, huh?
Build. Oh man. Did it again.
Add-on.
So bad about it.
SCV ready.
Build 2 armories while I'm at it.
Go ahead. Yo. Go on. SCV ready.
Now,
This better be good.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
another thing I'm going to want here pretty soon.
Get me
If
out
I
of here.
remember right. There's your bunkers along the track.
Go, go, go! 10-4.
SCV ready.
Oh, you can't go through. Oh, I could have sworn they could go through there. Oh well.
Get me out of here. Of course. What needs killing? SCV ready. Excellent.
Attack that. And you need to build the starport.
Yep. Get me out of here. What's on your mind? My pleasure. I like it. Of course.
Move and attack the train. I will need. Oh, that ran out. That's why.
Ah! You scared me!
What needs killing?
By the numbers, boys. Go ahead.
What's on your mind?
Let's grab all these resources. Next train in a minute.
Victory is ours. My pleasure.
Move up here, get repaired.
SCV ready.
And I'm gonna need a Viking. Vehicle weapons.
In the rear with the gear.
With 100 minerals and 100 gas, you can arm the Shadow Ops silo with a nuke. Now it only does 300 plus 200 versus structures. That's still a ton of damage.
Base is under attack.
Do it and you go from this way. So they didn't have anything there.
How devious.
Vehicle plating. But there's still a ton of damage in a really large area.
Add-on complete.
Now we will need a Spectre.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Go on. I like it. On the move. Get me out of here.
And a few Vikings, because I think they start having an air escort as well.
At the ready. What's on your mind?
Maybe not, because this is supposed to show off the Diamondback.
What's the plan?
Ah, you're in range.
I'm waiting.
You can see it, that's funny.
Victory is ours.
Lithium cell ready.
Excellent.
So you can just move, and it'll fire. It'll fire automatically. I'm not even using the attack move option.
I like it.
It's useful for a mission like this. Overall, Diamondbacks are good. They're not a unit I use too often. That's not to say they're bad units. They're really good units.
What's going on?
I just end up not using them all that much.
Go, go, go!
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders.
Now we know Marauders do
I'll
one
mark their
thing really
location
well.
with a red warning symbol. Still, you should try to avoid them.
Go on.
Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete.
I'm already there. One step ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, you're close
Stay
to run
out
out.
of my way. I sense their fear.
That's a shame. Remember, Marauders do 24 versus armored.
I'm waiting.
Versus armored.
At the ready. Go on.
Additional supply depots required. Upgrade complete.
Doesn't mean you can't take them out. Just you might take some damage in doing so.
Mineral field depleted.
Why not?
Additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh? Yo.
Next train in 3 seconds.
What's the plan?
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
The Dominion are boosting their train speed somehow. You'll need to use Diamondbacks to catch them.
Now you really need Diamondbacks. They are boosting the train speed. It's going much faster now. You don't get it on the first barrage. You'll need the Diamondbacks to be able to move and keep up with
Mineral
it.
field depleted.
Huh?
Beat the rage. Mercy is for the weak.
Ready to plunder.
Cloak drains 0.9 energy per second.
What needs
One step
killing?
ahead. I sense their fear.
They have a range of 6 and do 15, 20 versus armor. Well, at least we heard them a little bit. Oh, here they come to the Diamondbacks. Attack! We're gonna lose some Diamondbacks here. Yep.
How devious.
What's your call?
They also take up 2 spots in
Big
a
job,
bunker.
huh?
Mineral field depleted.
What needs killing?
I was gonna build some sea shakes up here to hit the kill team, but that didn't have it fast enough, did it?
What's going on?
Bring it.
Alright, cloaking also takes 25 energy. Hence why the whole
Mineral field
free
depleted.
cloak is really useful, especially if you want to throw down with some nukes.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
What's on your at the ready?
Add-on complete.
What's the plan? Get me out of here. What?
Hello, were you gonna attack the base?
Upgrade
already.
complete.
In the
SCV.
rear with the gear.
Next train in
Upgrade
10 seconds.
complete.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
See where it is. Up top.
A train is approaching through a tunnel in the northwest.
Two more trains.
Enlighten me.
It's moving fast.
I'm tired of waiting.
What needs killing?
We didn't find the other Diamondbacks, but I found the research, which is what I really wanted to find. There's minerals there. Minerals right there. Maybe up here you'll find another diamondback. One more.
Mineral field depleted.
Victory is ours.
I like it.
Let's go back here in case we need to hit this one.
What's that?
What needs killing?
I do want to show off the nuke.
The time has come.
Remember, you gotta do the math. 20 seconds. It only takes 0.9 energy per second. And the 25 to activate it. I don't think I have quite enough.
One step ahead.
But with it, you can take out some stuff.
Mercy is
Mineral
for the
field
weak.
depleted.
Just stay out of my way. I'm already there.
Like you take out this bunker.
Mercy is for the weak.
This isn't gonna kill anything, but I'm gonna nuke anyway. If the ghost gets hit anytime during the, calling down the nuclear strike,
Sense their fear.
that's it. The
One
nuke's
step
canceled.
ahead.
Two of those can get rid of the barracks.
Mineral field depleted.
We did get rid of the reactors they had attached. And that only took 250 because it was kind of on the outside.
Just stay out of my
Right,
way.
point blank, they'll take the full damage. As you go further out, they take less and less damage.
Mineral field depleted.
Pretty cool, right? You can have one nuke ready per Shadow Ops. So yes, if you built more than one Shadow Ops, you could have more than one nuke ready. Have more than one Spectre, launch your nuke at more than once.
Additional
At more than one place
Insufficient
at
Hostile
once.
gas.
What's the plan? What? Of course.
A train is coming through the western tunnel.
Looks like the Dominion ran out of whatever they were juicing the trains with. They're putting out bigger escorts, though. We better watch ourselves.
So, no more super speed, but they've decided to really beef up their security. Going with Goliaths and Siege Tanks. Also, a Raven to detect cloak units.
At the
Still
ready.
nothing we can't handle. Last train for us.
Nuclear missile ready.
You ready for war? Victory.
Huh? Move it.
If you got the timing right, you could drop nukes and hit the train
What's
if
on your
you've done
mind?
if you have specters. The up until now, where the Raven would kind of mess with that.
Systems prime.
Waiting.
Mineral field depleted.
And that's it.
Sir, we're detecting electrical activity in the wreckage.
Now let's see what they were so fired up to get their hands on.
Altitude 23-46 online. System recording. New Gettysburg Defense Initiative. Submit access codes.
Well, I'll be. Confederate adjutant. What intel's so important they'd go and dig her up to recover it?
Great train robbery. Complete the mission. Bully the bullies. Kill the Marauder kill team on Great Train Robbery mission on normal. We did that. And Silver Streak. Complete the Great Train Robbery mission without letting a train pass by on hard. Main thing, lots of Diamondbacks. even though some units are really good against them, like the Marauder Kill Team, with enough Diamondbacks, you'll be able to take down the train really fast. And also, if it does happen to get away, you'll be able to chase it down. One thing you'll want to do on higher difficulties is clear out the bunkers once they get them set up. Take the time to do that. That way you're not fighting the train escorts and the bunkers at the same time. Also, expanded the second base. That'll help you get a lot more resources. And make sure to guard them on higher difficulties. I set up just a really basic defense, just bunkers and a few Marines. But you'll want to make a full-fledged defensive effort on all sides of your base. Because they will... they'll send more units to attack you. You'll hear that message from Matt a couple of times. So do keep that in mind. Really what will help you a ton there is the resources from the train, but setting up that second base will give you additional resources to make a bigger force.
Sir, that adjutant we recovered is down in the lab. She's all powered up.
Talk to me, you old piece of junk. What do you know?
User identified. Raynor, James. Ex-Marshal, Marsara Colony. Joined Sons of Korhal Terrorist Group. Status, criminal.
Enough about me, darling. What else you got locked up in that synthetic head of yours?
User status, criminal. Access denied.
Playing hard to get, huh? We'll see about that.
"21 minutes later. Mobius Foundation will pay 10,000 credits for every Zerg biosample you find from this point forward. We've gone over that.
Robbing a train again get you feeling nostalgic?
Damn straight. We must have hit the Shell Express a dozen times back in the day. Ah, that keeper never got old.
Almost got us killed when they smartened up and started using outriders to chase us.
Never was a man of them could keep up with you on a vulture, Jimmy. Just added to the fun. How the hell you got a job as marshal after all that? I'll never know.
Ladies and gentlemen, each night I bring you the news in the most fair and balanced manner possible. But tonight I have a commentary. Some have asked me what the difference is between our leader, Emperor Mengsk, and the traitor Jim Raynor. They point out that Mengsk rebelled against the government of his youth and came to power through the use of violence and subversion. Why is it wrong for Jim Raynor to rebel in similar fashion? There is a difference. When Emperor Mengsk began his revolution, there was no threat hanging over humanity. James Raynor is waging his revolution while we are at war with 2 alien races. James Raynor, have you no conscience? Shouldn't you fall in line, putting your petty complaints aside as we struggle for humanity's very survival against this alien menace?
Everyone's a critic.
Everyone's a critic. I think with that, I'll end this episode here. Can't wait to see the comments on this one. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a lot of fun. The Diamondback is a very interesting unit. It does have a good amount of HP. It has 200 HP. More than a siege tank, more than a Goliath. And it hits pretty hard with those railguns. It only hits ground units, so you'll need to reinforce them with something. Like Vikings, for example. The whole hit while on the move is a really cool idea. It works best here in the Great Train Robbery. This is where you really see them shine. Other than that, you'll be using them to hit units while staying out of their range. Now, if the enemy has better range than the Diamondback, well, the whole hit on the move doesn't really help too much. Plus, you also have to be controlling the Diamondbacks yourself and really managing them. If you do, though, I said you can stay out of range of units that don't have as much range as the Diamondback, so you'll be able to do your damage and not take any damage back. All in all, it's cool, it's just not really for me. I don't think it's a bad unit, just not really for me. There's the engine.
User identified. Rainer James.
One last thing before I end the episode. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Diamondbacks. You can give them +1 range. That whole... See, you can see it working here, but you'd have to be controlling them. Staying out of range of the other Diamondbacks and firing while on the move. That +1 range will help you with the advantage I just talked about. The Trilithium Power Cell has 40% more capacity and fits in the same slot as the outdated Monolithium Power Cell. This increased power surge allows the Diamondbacks to accurately fire at more distant targets. You can also give them even more life. Now we know the Diamondbacks already have quite a bit of life at 200. This gives them 250. This newer model can absorb more punishment than the traditional Diamondback because the hull has no joints or rivets that can buckle. So, make your Diamondbacks even better. Maybe the no cloaking if I really want to start using nukes. Because they're fun to use. 10 more life for the Marines may not be a bad idea. This is where knowing the game is helping and hurting me at the same time, because I want to save credits for stuff that's coming up. But I probably am saving too many credits. I don't need this many credits. Let's get our extra 30k while we're at it, talking about money. See what Matt has to say. Then
we're looking for an encryption expert so we can access the adjutant we recovered. No luck so far.
Colonel Orlin at Dead Man's Port can crack anything. Haven't been back there in a while. Say, didn't you end up getting married last time we were there?
I told you before. If I knew what the prize was, I never would have joined that card game.
There's just something about a lover's reunion that chokes me up.
That sounds like something Matt doesn't want to talk about. Did you get married? If I knew what the prize was in that card game, I wouldn't have joined. That sounds really interesting. Maybe we'll find out more about that next time. Until then, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.